Hi, let's discuss the owner lookup feature within the We Are Realty CRM. This feature is available on any off-market estate page, whether it's the desktop or app versions of the partner CRM system. In order to use this feature, it allows you to look up the property owners of any property within your smart map. If you currently already have a property that you want to look up and it's within your system, you can go to the smart map, make sure the filters are on to show that property, you can zoom into that property, most of this data has already been imported from a title list that we received for the specific area. The title list gives us the property details, but it doesn't give us any contact information for the ownership. So that's why we'll want to use the owner lookup feature to see if we can get contact information. Keep in mind that the owner lookup feature isn't fully accurate. It's accurate about 60 to 70% of the time, and will usually give you multiple phone numbers and emails to try. The owner name may also not reflect the same name on the title, so always make sure you double check the title to ensure you're talking to the owner. When I click the owner lookup function on the estate page, I'll be allowed to select either the site address or the mail address. This is useful especially for properties that are not owner occupied. The owner actually has a separate mailing address for this account. We could try it with either site address. For now, we'll try it with the mail address. We'll hit the lookup owner feature, and now we have a successful lookup. I'll click OK and it will refresh the estate page. You can see now that it's found one cell phone number for this client. We can scroll down to the property owner tab, and here we'll see if there's any other data. So for this property, only one number was found. Let's take a look at a second property to see if we can pull up some more data. Here we have this corner property, and with the title data we've already have the names of the two owners. We'll click the owner lookup feature, and for this one we'll look up from the site address. Now we've received one cell phone number for this client. We'll go down to the property owner tab, and we notice one number that we can try for this client. If a lookup has already been performed for the property, you'll notice that the owner lookup button is no longer green, but it's gray. And it'll say that you've already completed the owner lookup for this property. Keep in mind that each owner lookup charges 25 cents to your account in order to look up our multiple API third-party data processing companies to help match up the owner with the proper number. Let's say there's a territory that you want to look up for multiple owners, such as this corner right here. What we can actually do is draw on the map the area that we want, it'll say 14 records have been found. You'll notice that most of them do not have any contact details yet. What we can do is click the check all button to select all 14, or you come in and go to single selection, which will allow you to select just the select few that you want. Once we've selected some properties, you'll notice a button up here that says Actions. We'll click the Actions button, and then we'll click on the Owner Lookup feature. Here we can look up multiple addresses at a time and choose whether we want to look up by site address or look up by mail address. For these, we'll look it up by the site address and then hit lookup owner. Great. Now if I just move the map, it'll refresh these properties and we'll notice the phone numbers that have been associated with those accounts. Unfortunately, it wasn't able to find it for this fourth property, but for the other three, we now have contact information for the ownership.